Excuse me. Season 3 kot aku rasa. Ya ke? Aku tak perasan. Entah aku, all I know kalau keluar keluar, kalau tak tak lah. Sekarang ni aku nak tengok apa yang Moonlight apa nama dia? Moon Auto. Ah? Pasal sekejap aku plan main sekejap. Apa ha? What is with these frames? Apa? Sekejap. Sekejap. Tak, kenapa aku punya game macam bagang ni? Tak, aku dah tutup ah. Should be fine. Genshin memang game bangang. But it's bangang in its unique way. It's in a good way. That's you. That's a you issue. Tu. Because you have bad gacha luck, that's why. Yeah. I don't. Apa yang yep. Sekarang ni okey. Fajit lah. Oh, Raja dan Mela. Oh, I'm like, what? Sekejap bila ada bawah and then dia, oh yeah. Okay, now I get it. I know. Brain dapat baru connect the dots. Apa tadi? What is search for players? What does I think it's for the TCG code. Nak fast forwardkan this nak fast forward aja. Pedo. Tak dah dapat dia punya tu. It's Bedo. Tak apa anak. Semuanya baik. Alright, let's fast forward the time to 8 o'clock next 2 days. Alt F9.
It's time to carry out the plan. Let's go find God.
Fudge, aku tekan awal. I just skip the making my way downtown, walking fast and slow down. And now I wonder. Mhm. Into the sky. You know I walk 1,000 miles. So. Coming, come. Oh, Chichi? You got Chichi, Sissy.
Hi, Coming! Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning. Playing games already, are we? Who won this time? You the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect, you're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
Alright, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
It's not just goods this time. I need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor. A very important client has requested to meet with him.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Here.
If the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
Alright, don't work too hard now, Longjo. We'll set off then.
Alright, part 3. Sissy? Well, depends. Spoilers beware. Oh, good. Oh, how the fuck we teleport from Liyue Harbor to here?
You're a bit quiet today, Coming.
The
Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
village or Choyung village?
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Deliver the teleport. I know the game is for convenience, but okay. Should I be complaining? I don't know. Not just follow the stars.
Hello, you must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Yep, tak. Interesting name. So what? Gaming's name is Yip Gaming.
Dad?
Oh, so you're Gaming's father.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you. Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself at least.
Wow. So Asian.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
Then let's get going.
Oh wow, the tension is real between these two.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
I see. I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
Work as armed escort together with Gaming. Do we have to slowly travel there or do we can just teleport? Imagine in real life kalau kita betul-betul kena travel there from Chaoying Village nak pergi ke oh wait. Yang mana? Aha. Tak, aku tak tanya. I have to, aku ada dia punya footage lagi, tak upload lagi. I thought I already upload it. Tak upload lagi. And nasib baik aku still ada footage dia lagi. So aku just upload je. Tak, aku dah buat lah dia punya tu. Just aku tak upload footage je. Tu je. Clip. Ya, footage lah. I know she have a decent rear end, but that's only accentuate from her clothing. It's more to her clothing rather than a...
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can share
Up to
them.
you.
Fine.
Personal choice.
Thank you.
Kalau aku, the top one. The please, I think.
The winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious. Have you ever tried it before, Mr. Ip?
Paimon,
Betul-betul tak suka sesama sendiri. Really not on speaking terms. Balik dari mana?
this place looks nice and open. Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh,
Kau ambil apa?
but
Just let him go.
okay, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand. Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Indeed, bring them forth readily and without protest.
What do we do?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
No, Gaming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Away! Let us away!
Bodoh.
Gaming!
Bodoh siya. Apa moon cover dengan mountain shaper. Pura-pura jadi.
Paimon's even seen him take down
Which
a
one?
dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But Gaming,
Oh ya, aku ambil yang please with herself.
if he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
We just have to trust him. Let's go on ahead. We best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
All is going to plan.
Take that, depression.
Okay, we should be good to stop here. Yongli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Good sir, please listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight? Oh,
Bodoh Paimon nampak sangat OP.
I see. It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, Perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millelith at once. Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise, wouldn't you agree?
Johnny
I
catches
suppose
first.
you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Youngly ordinary.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
Panggil siapa?
Yeah.
Tak siapa je? Siapa? Tak panggil siapa? Oh.
So, Uncle Ip does have a reason to be worried. After all,
Kita orang
Gamin,
sejak bila ni?
Guardian
Kau
Engine
dah
is
last
his
main
son.
dah lama kah? What few years
Gamin.
a year ago.
The name sounds somewhat familiar. Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. Ones not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves. If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed. I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Ip.
Seems like Zhangli has decided to skip the formalities.
Tak, aku tak. Aku ada
Well,
dua dah.
he's a hard worker.
Dua
Yes.
ke tiga?
You should be sure to tell
One
him you
is
think that
blue,
when he
the other
gets
one
back.
is red, I think. Rose.
I...
Jaga aku check balik.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you. This thing between us has festered for many years now. In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through. I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself? Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushu dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old. Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in. I often regret introducing him to wushu dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli. Yet you speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters. Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear I lack such an open mind. I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Iptak.
Sure.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar. As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold
As long as you don't do me.
Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things, like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery? You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes,
in phone now,
you can
gonna phone.
say that
Macam tu.
again. 1 second, Gaming was a kid.
I'm
The
not that
next thing I
crazy.
knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words. Oh, Gaming is back! Hey, Gaming, we're over here!
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Huh? Oh, okay.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
So that's how we're starting off?
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
Apa dia? Oh.
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me.
Oh.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show them what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all!
Good.
Dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
I'm guessing by boat.
You wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed. Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art of tea tasting.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Ahem. Zhongli?
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find the time to meet.
Kan.
I'll
Katen
treat you
gila
to
kan.
dim sum.
It would be an honor.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright?
Kan. Big Dong Zhongli. Kan. Kan.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard. As for my role in the
Bombastic
conversation,
side
think nothing
of
of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Hello.
So, you're here too?
I've been here the whole time. A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Hu be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects. It's you! I thought you were Director Hu.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame. In truth, I'm here because Director Hu dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine. Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I've only met Director Hu a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
And is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
All right. I have made my comparisons. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao
he's
into
been
anything.
living for more
I
than
simply
thousands of years.
sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
In the long shot of it, he's old.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing. Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it. Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind. Perhaps they're a bit like shell lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way? Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days. If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Xiangli. See you later.
See you next time.
Coming.
You can go first.
Masing-masing awkward.
I don't have anything to say.
Then I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh. I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Sit, Shenhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan one recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love. So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety. Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already. Oh, forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Bodoh Shenhe.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities.
Shenhe. Bodoh Shenhe.
What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances.
Of all the people that Shen Yun could pick. Huh?
Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Bodoh lah. Shenhe. Bodoh.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Gaming, I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Just think about it, okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before.
I swear Shenhe is the most oblivious character ever.
But thank you, Dad.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now. Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Ya, nak tengok dia punya what the conversation will be.
Master, did I say something wrong earlier? I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Then I helped?
Naturally. Your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you are.
Even with the weirdness that Shenhe brings, the plan still kind of works. Tapi even though it's a bit drastic. Karakter apa lah? Aku tak tahu. Charlotte. Charlotte yang... Oh, that one aku dah ada dah. Tak karakter apa yang aku tak dapat lagi ya? Belum lagi. Tak masa aku yang Fontaine ada dan Neverlet dengan Risley. Ini Neverlet ambil mobil. Charlotte. Ya.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way. My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course! Please follow me.
Is this person also involved in your plan? And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Over here! Yoo-hoo! Over here!
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
Sekejap, tengok mana si... Tak, oh, dia. Tak apa dia sembang.
Do your teas pair well with milk? What about sugar?
Can we skip that question?
Of course! You would much prefer that the teas be made plain, I suppose. Perhaps you could provide some descriptions of their flavor profiles during the interview.
Ah, no problem.
Noted. Now then, let's discuss tea box design, shall we? Recently, I've learned a lot about traditional Liyue motifs and their deeper meanings. I was thinking if there was some way to integrate these motifs into the design of the exterior packaging.
Now that's an interesting idea. If you ask me, I would probably...
By any chance, can you hear snoring? Is it that loud? Is it noticeable in stream? Okay. Tutup belakang aku.
I take it that all is going well.
Not that cruel.
Don't worry, Xianyun. Everything is going according to plan.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Xianyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanka appear foolish in front of my family. She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pooled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontanians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment, are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. So, it's like this.
Xianyun is best mommy. That's all I can say.
Let's split up and make it happen.
Tengoklah macam mana dia layan anak-anak dia kan.
We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
Okay, let's see where other characters are. Why you wanna look for Paimon? Oh.
Do your teas pair well with milk? Of course.
Sama.
Noted. Recently, I've learned.
Now that's an interesting idea.
For proceed with that. No. Where are the other characters? No, don't tell me. Not yet. Not yet. Aku nak nyot atas. Aku nak nyot atas first. Aku nak nyot atas. Let me watch. Keep it in your pants.
Hello again.
Keep it in your pants. Keep it in your eyes.
Welcome back. I
Did
see
you
you
go baru
returned
tahu?
from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before.
Betul tu keluar.
Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with
Semua
her
keluar.
grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long
Keep
letter
it in your
telling me how
pants.
much she loved it.
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
I'll be sure to.
Keep it in your pants.
And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge.
Free of
The
charge?
directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
Siapa?
Alright then, thank you.
Mungkin kot. Iyalah kalau dia dah panggil dia master. Yip tak.
It's done.
Sun kah? Right.
Let's get down to business.
Ya tu. Tak lama lagi kan dapat dia punya story.
Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky. Chi-Chi, we're almost there. Okay.
Come here, allow me.
The lantern rite is as festive as ever.
Huh? Oh, what's going on?
Did something happen? What should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
What's that?
Oh. Goosebumps. Little Bobo boy. I am really goosebumps dah. Oh, look at Champion. Proud mom. Kena habiskan siang dia baru make up gamenya. But no, baru the context make sense, you mean, I think. Yalah, in others, you have to play the game first to understand the context.
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Well, you need to remember it's a mix up of technologies, I guess. Oh, opal flower.
Wait, the wind.
Oh my gosh!
Mommy, I want a big kite like that too. Do you see that kite way out in front? It's so beautiful.
Putau, so cute dia punya.
Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Ah, now I see why you cry. Father and son playing the kite he made.
Gaming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in! You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him!
Yeah, the ending too.
He's over there! Talking to his dad!
It ceases to amaze you, never ceases to surprise. Sekejap, dia nampak dari sini ke? Oh, mana nampak sangat? Oh, apa Gaming tengah cakap dengan ayah dia? Oh, I know, I saw. I see now. I almost cried, not gonna lie.
I think I'll head off now, if that's okay?
I almost cried.
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no
Never-
need.
never feel too
Master is waiting
precious.
for me right over there.
Son. I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wushou dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time? All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. And much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Aku baru perasan dia tak tunjuk pula Paimon punya kite.
Son?
Tak
Haven't
perasan.
heard that in a while.
Later I see. Don't look back at the recording.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know
All I
I've
can
never
say,
found
I hope
the
the
chance
voice
to
actors
say
are
this
getting paid
before,
well
but
to put out this performance.
to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid.
They really deserve that pay.
All right, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
Cakap lah peluk. Oh tak peluk. Aku dah gah.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Yep, it's all because of you. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Okay, then I'm off.
Oh, I think now I remember why I turned off apa instant replay.
That's quite the
That's-
smile you've got there, Gaming.
Aku Aku rasa pasal instant replay ni, that's why dia punya I'm getting
Really?
dia ada stuttering sikit.
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Aku dah tutup lah balik.
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xianyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out.
Macam mana?
If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
There should be an epilogue soon ke tak ada? Tak, dia sama macam tahu tak yang time Xiao last tu. Xiao this is, to me, this is not the part 4 I think we'll be having. There should be another one macam.
Oh, Lantern Rite was simply amazing. I'm not sure I'll be able to sleep tonight.
Tak, ni part 3 lah.
Oh, that? Yeah, interesting story. It was invented by a guy from Fontaine. His name is Ildison.
Ildison. What was the name of the Thomas Edison kan?
He's always tinkering away at some mechanism or another. He's even asked the Steambird to write about his inventions on more than one occasion.
Parody of the name.
I believe I have a direct quote from him about this particular one. Yes, here it is. The device is powered entirely by mechanical components without the need for any additional energy source. Basically, it's a manually operated cranking device. How high it can fly entirely depends on how much force you can exert. Combining this invention with a kite. What a great idea, right? Oh, my conversation with Mr. Ip went really well. I've already sent the first draft of my article back to the Steambird.
Hey.
It's a piece that contains all the pertinent information while also telling a story. I'm quite proud of it. Oh, that reminds me. I should thank everyone who made this possible for me. Especially that spirited lady with those peculiar turns of phrase. Miss Xianyun was her name, right? It was all thanks to your connections and creativity. I would have never thought I'd be able to bring such a special gift back to Fontaine with me. This was my first time experiencing a foreign holiday in person. It was so exciting! The festive atmosphere, the contagious holiday spirit, the profound, storied cultural traditions steeped in symbolism. Oh, I almost forgot. Kuching even gave me a kite with a poem on it that she wrote herself. It goes, "Dreams are like paper kites. With them do our hopes take flight. Sailing high above the clouds, they yearn for something more profound. Yet try we may and try we might. A deeper truth waits in plain sight. Though we hang our hopes in skies abound, many joys lie on the ground." I want to include this poem in my special feature on Lantern Rite. I'm sure a lot of people will love it. Yep, and happy Lantern Rite to you.
Can't believe a game like this macam banyak gila deep meaning tau. Teach you better life lesson than actual teachers. Mountain Shaper dengan Moon Cover.
Given your present countenance, one presumes you are missing some old friends again.
One cannot help but be reminded of them.
Pray speak. Unburden yourself of these sentiments.
One simply wishes Menogius were alive to witness such peace alongside us. He was so skilled in matters of craftsmanship. Kite-making would scarcely prove to be a test of his capabilities. Were he yet amongst the living, he could have opened a kite stall. One is certain it would have been an establishment rich not only in profit, but also esteem. And if, as in the past, he were unable to involve himself in matters of the mortal realm, we could sell the kites in his stead. When we finished, we could bring him back wine and partake in drink and good company.
Mooncarver, those are now but fond moments in our memories.
Indeed. The dead are gone, so, as the representatives of the living, let us take in the sights for a bit longer, if just for his sake.
Aku harap Hoyoverse redesign balik karakter Moon Carver dengan Monster Shaper. I think they would deserve a better design. Oh. Jing Yuan. Ke Zhang Heng ke. Okey, jap. Kita cari karakter lain yang boleh sembang lagi. Tak ada. Bombastic side eye. Where do you get that phrase again? Lupa. It's either from a meme or it's either from a show. Bombastic side
Together,
eye.
We can give it a try.
What it is. Mana takkan tu je karakter yang boleh sembang. Animula Choragi Chapter Act 1 Commission recommended. Well, this recommended doesn't mean you have to do it. Chapter 4? Kan aku cakap ada chapter 4. Itu question guna siapa? Boleh escape kalau bukan. Oh no, it's Furina. Banyak gila aku tak main. Busy. Boleh. It's just recommended for a bit more context lah. Jap. Tu pun gaming.
So, you're still a big fan of winter melon cake then?
Huh? Oh, I guess you heard everything Paimon was saying, huh?
Of course. She was talking about you. As your father, how could I not listen? Remember back when you were a kid, and you would sit on my shoulders to watch the Wushu dance. On our way back home, you would beg me to buy you some winter melon cake. We would only buy 2 at a time, but before long, we tried the winter melon cake from every vendor that street had to offer. There was also that one time you used your pocket money to treat me. Do you still remember?
Yeah, I remember.
That was the best winter melon cake I ever had.
Let's go back sometime. The shop's still there, and I remember the way. My treat, just like before.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Cari Shenyun, mana Shenyun? Shenyun dengan Shenhe ke sesiapa? Maochang. Kacang. Tak, let me find Liwei Harbor. Aku rasa kat Liwei Harbor, but kita cari Liwei Harbor dulu. Every floor, every crevice, every slit. Get your head out of the gutter. Gimana tu? Apa dia? Apa dia? Siapa naik MRT? Tak nak gimana ni? Ni lah. Semua. Aku nak tahu, aku tak pergi dengan korang tadi kan. Sekejap, aku tengah cari lagi. Takkan 7 karakter yang boleh sembang lagi. Oh tu, oh, jumpa dah. Diorang kat One Main Restaurant.
I don't get it.
Is something wrong, Shenhe? Tell me. Perhaps I can help.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily, so I thought this outfit would be acceptable to wear to work. But Xiangling told me it was inappropriate. But inappropriate? How?
She probably just meant the outfit isn't suitable for that particular environment and occasion. But for a festival gathering with friends, a nighttime stroll, or an important banquet, your outfit is more than appropriate, Shenhe.
So you're saying it's only something I should wear in front of important people?
I suppose that's another way to think of it.
Right. Okay. Right. Sian. Rasanya tak ada lagi. Oh, there they are.
One may have won the kite flying competition, Yu Heng, but this prize should truly be reserved for another.
You need not be so humble, Honored Adeptus. Among all the kites, yours was quite literally a cut above the rest. Please accept this prize. Besides, I'm quite certain we owe a fair share of the success of this year's lantern rite to you.
If you insist, then one can hardly continue to refuse. However, there is another matter with which one would ask your assistance.
Of course.
One would be much obliged if you could distribute this case of Sunglow tea among the Millilith on duty. The security of the festivities rests entirely on their shoulders, after all. One presumes they could always benefit from something to invigorate their spirits.
Cloud Retainer is so thoughtful and attentive to others' needs. I would expect nothing less of an esteemed adeptus such as herself. Understood. I'll get on that right away.
A fortuitous result indeed. One's tea surplus has hitherto resolved itself.
Yeah, win-win-win, I guess. Alright, I think that's all the characters I want to see. Well, Zhongli and Hu Tao. Let's try the Fino and Paolo.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Ada.
Take it easy.
You do tell the gifts. Our brotherhood was sealed.
Take it easy.
Keeping an antique.
Where else? Maybe near the harbor there? Here, not there. Here maybe. Not there. don't think so. There will be. Maybe they are around, but I don't think so. I can find out. So check with us until we are satisfied that they cannot be found.
Take it easy.
Right there.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
Maybe at the teapot. Nope. Nope.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Put it up here.
Take it easy.
I think I can't find anybody from the Wangshan funeral parlor. Neither Zhongli nor Hu Tao seem nowhere to be found. Okay, I give up. I didn't think I can find Hu Tao and Zhongli. Maybe some other game players will find and share the video. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream here. So thank you guys for watching and stopping by. I tried my best, hopefully to find another Easter egg, I guess you could say it, or another conversation, but yeah, they're nowhere near the area, so it is what it is. I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching and stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Till next time, see ya.